Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to talk about Greece versus Slovenia, and in particular, which one of these teams ended up going to the Olympics and why Luka and/or Giannis were able to assert their dominance or not able to assert their dominance. Let's go. We're going to start with Luka's perspective. When we can see the score here, we can see that clearly Slovenia is down by quite a bit, and we're going to get to that here in a second. However, Luka was still doing his part, and the fact that he's one of the two best players on the court was shown by his ability to shoot threes. But then one of the bigger concepts that we're going to discuss is why Luka playing from the outside affected the game differently than Giannis playing from the inside. So again, we can see ball screen for Luka. They ran this repeatedly, and Luka, frankly, did a really good job on these step back threes. Shot them very, very well. It appeared for large stretches of this game that Luka was largely the one keeping them in the game, his ability to shoot and his ability to drive, which his driving was a lot lessened. We're going to discuss why. And the reason why is because Greece was playing so aggressive of a pack line essentially style defense. And so every time you'd have drive in, you have help multiple locations on the perimeter. And so it made it really difficult for Luka to get to the rim. He almost got to the rim himself, almost never. But then able to throw his signature lob this is such a narrow window. Like he has to throw this ball right up here because this defender is camping here. This defender's got hands in there. And this defender is trying to tag the roller as well. So this is a very, very tight window to pass. That's a great pass from Luka. And so clearly Slovenia was really trying to emphasize this pick and roll because frankly they know that's Luka's strongest part of his game and what he thrives in the most. And again, we can see help here. We can see shading off here. However, the one thing is you have one shooter over here, so you have more space for the roller to work. And Luka again puts it in a good pass, a good recovery from number. But the overarching big issue here is all of these threes and these lobs have a very high degree of difficulty because of so much pressure that the defense is putting on Luka, so much emphasis. And so when Luka drives here, he literally has four bodies surrounding him. And so what this means is that you got to have people on the outside be able to hit three-pointers, and Luka found them pretty well. The reality is they made some of them, but the reality is without Luka, they shot 5 for 22 on threes, excluding Luka's shots. And that's like below 25%, below 23%. And so when Luka has to make these kinds of difficult shots because they're aggressively sagging off of everyone on the perimeter, it goes to show how important having three-point shooters on the perimeter to attract those defenders is. And so we revert to Giannis, and one of the best things about Giannis is his style of play makes it much more difficult for help to arrive because he's just so much more athletic than everyone else. So anytime they get anything remotely resolving transition, like realistically, no one is going to stop him at this level. Like Giannis is going to essentially have his way athletically, lengthwise. Like Giannis is the best athlete on the court by far. And even in the half court, they knew physically Giannis has such an advantage that they essentially ran sets the first three possessions of the game to say, Giannis, if they're not going to double immediately, let's let you work one-on-one. And Giannis created an advantage every single time. And so the difference between this and what Luka did is Luka starts his attack from on the perimeter, so it's much easier to see it coming. Giannis is starting his attack from the inside, so if you have defenders spaced out already, it gives Giannis a much larger area to work with because they don't know when the attack is coming, and Giannis is already on the inside of them. So this is literally like the first four possessions of the game was Giannis layup, Giannis and one, and then this is the fourth one right here. I think they had a three somewhere in there as well. But Giannis again, just getting to the inside, and this is kind of when Slovenia started to be essentially more help oriented. But the point is they got up to an 11-0 lead from the jump, and that's a dangerous precedent to set. And so as Slovenia started giving more help to Giannis on the inside, we can see that Luka is essentially doubling right here. And then 15 is going to have the rotation. The difference is this is an unbelievably easy pass to make and shot to make because Slovenia should be helping over more and rotate around the backside. But this is just a clean pass out and then an easy look at the rim with no hand in the face. And that is a much higher percentage shot. And so not only was Greece getting easier looks at the twos, but once they adjusted and started taking away all the twos, they were getting easier looks at threes as well. A very good pass out to the corner right there, and another relatively clean open look. And so the difference is the team threes for Greece was shooting 14 for 33 compared to Slovenia's 5 for 22. And so they were much more efficient and they shot more of them. They got better looks from the inside and the outside, and that is why Greece beat Slovenia. And Greece ended up winning their next round game. And so we will see Giannis in the Olympics, which I am unbelievably excited for. Makes for better Olympics, makes for a better, more exciting event, period. If you enjoyed this, feel free to like and subscribe, and most importantly, have a blessed rest.